that.
Yeah, man.
What you look at? You got some water?
Oh, shoot. I don't think I did. I think I drank all the water.
Yeah, we gotta go get something for the studio. Oh, is the mic on?
I don't know.
Yep. Is this thing on?
What am I running off of this right now? It's like I'm going to court.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I feel like we mean business on this pod, man. Look good, we sound good. But yeah. I can mute that thing.
Yeah. It's my last week getting on here.
Yo, I didn't even need to read the whole comment.
That's what I'm saying. I see part of it. I already know you didn't.
Yeah, man.
That's bro, so.
Y'all like y'all first take is crazy, man.
Listen, I feel like I'm going to court.
Listen, man.
But we actually some studious guys, professional young men.
That is a fact, though.
You know.
That is a fact, though.
I got a couple. Alright.
I got neon guts. Dark energy beyond touch. Artillery beyond touch. We can rap it, right? We just can't play the music.
I think we just can't play the music.
Alright, cool, man.
You know, Twitch is like trying to give us our own likeness. Yeah. Wish I knew my Instagram password. Get in there, get things shaking.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of like.
What you feeling like, bro?
Really setting the tone right now. I know if there's other sports podcasters out there, they're not doing that at 9 o'clock, and they're not wearing professional business.
Yeah, man.
You need business.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you gotta switch that thing up, man.
Where's my Instagram?
Okay. Oh no, that's me, bro. Don't worry about that. You don't worry about that, bro. Oof. I'm not gonna hold you. As professional as we look, we be mad late.
Yeah, man. My fault. Unprofessional professionalism goes a long way.
But that's cool.
Is our ankles right?
I think so. What you think?
I think it's a good joint.
That's good.
I don't wear glasses. Let me put my chain on.
Yeah, give him a little bit of. See, I like that.
I haven't worn a button up since like prom.
Oh yeah, bro.
10 years ago.
And my my previous profession before I became a podcaster. That was me. All right.
Oh, I ain't even get this joint up.
So bro, don't worry. I had you covered. No, it's not. I got
all right, bet.
But yeah, go ahead, man.
We're live. Dude.
Summer, man.
All right, I can't move too much with the suit, but
with the outfit change, it came
yeah, it's a lifestyle change, outfit change, lifestyle change.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
I wear a suit every day now.
Yeah. Listen, bro, it's a pregame pod fit. That's all.
Yeah. You know, we've been taking comments and reviews on our podcast, and somebody told us you gotta wear a suit. Even Puff Daddy wear a suit to court.
That's what I'm saying. It's the office, man. You know? So gotta wear a suit to the office. Let's get this thing jumping, my boy. Welcome to the Bully Ball Podcast. I am your host, Jay.
I'm your other man, Jay.
We gotta stop saying man. Probably should say host. We co-host.
Oh yeah. And I'm your co-host, Jay.
I'm your other co-host, Jay. This is episode 17 of the Bully Ball Podcast, week 17. We are on this consistent push to 20 and then to 26 and 52 and 104. 104 would be 2 years, by the way. Yeah, man, we on this grind right now. Today is May 8th, 2023. Our fact of the day comes from May 8th, 1988. We have Michael Jordan of the Chicago Bulls scored 266 points in the Bulls' first five Eastern Conference first round series games, breaking Bernard King's record of 213 set in 1984. So, to break that down, as that was a lot of words, we got Mike scoring 226 points in 5 games. Basically, that man was averaging about 45 points in 5 games in the Eastern Conference. First round semis.
Bernard King was, I heard he was one of those guys back in the day.
Yeah, Bernard King
for a little bit.
Yeah, he was a bucket. But what's even crazier about that is that being our fact of the day, Devin Booker has joined some elite company. Me and Jay looked at a graphic earlier, and we got a chance to see. Yeah, bro, the 40 hands is hilarious. Listen, man, this after hours at the pod, man. You let it hang out, man. We did the work we had to do today. Yeah, decompress. But yeah, no. Devin Booker joined Michael Jordan as like, I think he had like 331 points in like 9 games, and like the only person that have higher than that was MJ. MJ got some crazy averages through his first 9 games. Like, I think he had one that was like 362, another one that was like 340 or something like that, like in the 40s, and one that was in the 30s. Bro, that is averaging like 40 something points through like 9 games, something crazy like that. Like,
yeah, that's crazy.
I did the math. I did the math earlier on MJ's highest one, and I think it was through 9 games he was averaging like 40.2 points or something like that. Let's see. Yeah, D Book is going crazy, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know if D Book is a podcast fan. I don't know if he's in the up and coming Twitch podcast, but D Book is going crazy.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. I used to doubt D Book a lot, but we're looking at post season Devin Booker. Yeah, he's putting out a lot of good a good amount of work.
Bro, you gonna do that accent though?
Nah, I ain't gonna drag it. But Book is hooping. I ain't even gonna lie.
He getting to it. Yeah, man, D Book he doing his thing. I will say that.
Cause I used to doubt Book. I'm not even gonna cap to you. I used to think that post season Devin Booker was like not lame, but like, I mean,
I didn't see the hype. I can't lie. I didn't really see the hype.
But what he's doing with Kevin Durant, there's a chance that they could actually compete for a championship this year.
Yeah, no.
And I'm surprised to say it.
Might as well jump straight into these semis. Jump straight into the semifinals.
We're still down to our Elite Eight in the playoffs. We're looking to have some teams close out this week. next week when you guys come back to join us for episode 18. Only 4 of these teams should be left, and we'll be 1 week closer to the NBA Finals.
Yes,
so
yes, we will.
Stay tuned, y'all.
By next week, man, we will be halfway through May, which is crazy.
You said after what Lupe and them did, I had doubts.
Listen, I don't know, man. I don't know what I don't know. I gave some predictions last week, and I thought that I think my son's prediction was correct. I said the Suns would beat Denver.
That's on footage.
Yeah, that's on footage.
Oh,
okay. It wasn't looking too good. I think I said it when they were down like 1-0 or something like that. Because like they play every other day or something like that. So I said it then, and the Suns came back, man. It's 2-2 over there. You got D Book, he killing, KD killing.
Right.
And the crazy thing is, since Chris Paul got injured, they won 2 games.
Oh yeah, that's true.
His I think his pace is bringing him down. You got 2 killers on the wing running with you, and then you got Chris Paul who like gotta set it up, set the play. Like now it's like a free flowing offense. The Landry Shamet curse has been broken.
Yeah.
So
heated things up the other day.
Yeah, Ray Allen came back for a game, so that was cool. That boy Jokic he's an animal.
He is nice though.
He's an animal.
Let's look at some of his stats.
I know he had that 26, 17, and 17 game. That guy's a dog.
Yeah, Jokic is one of my favorite players. For all of my bully ball podcasters out there, our listeners, I want y'all to know that Jokic is a very, very easy way to win some cash. He let me down the other day without that triple double, but if you watch his game, he's pretty consistent enough for us to bet on him. Us as our host and co-host.
Yeah,
we take gambles. Well, I take some gambles.
Hey, bro, it's just co-host.
Huh?
We ain't got no host. It's just co-host.
I was just
just
right,
2 co-hosts.
Right.
That's what they say in our Twitch and YouTube bios. So just co-host.
So my man Jokic put up 53 points, 20 or 30, which is a great 60%. I'm pretty sure, am I not?
Yeah,
4 rebounds. It was
66.
And then 11 assists.
The 4 rebounds was killing me.
That's crazy. Because
I thought I would never see the day.
4 rebounds?
But 53 points is
53 points is a good, He said, not gonna lie, I was hating just because I wanted to. Yeah, well, you know what?
Now that he got it, we can show him some love.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was
saying.
Good. I like the push off. I like the throwing the Suns owner into the stands. Thanks. We like the Suns owner. We like all the NBA owners, just in case y'all looking for some hosts.
Absolutely not, bro.
For the arenas, but
absolutely not.
No, is he not the good one?
Nah, he cool. We just don't rock with that boy. That used to be the Clippers owner.
The Clippers. It was somebody. We like the dude from the Clippers.
No, we like Steve Ballmer.
Right.
We don't like the boy that was before Steve Ballmer.
Okay. Well, every other NBA executive, look at our attire. We mean business. We looking for NBA jobs. So for NBA guys is just so happen to come into this podcast, we mean business. But my man Jokic, he mean business every night. He's averaging 30 points over the series, maybe even more than 30. He has a 39, 30 points, and then 50 points.
Bro, I think what was more impressive was the 26, 17, 17. I like complete stats when you're not just worried about scoring. To have 17 doms as a center is crazy, bro.
But what I'm trying to figure out, what's the usage? Why does the center have the ball in his hands so much? And you know what? That would piss me off as a hooper because I want the ball to shoot. I think the guards shoot. Big guys, you get bored.
Well, I think being that like you got Jamal Murray, you got Michael Porter Jr. just out there, both of them kind of looking to score. I think it makes it easier for them to not have to say, all right, we got to feed our big. Like, I think James Harden is perfect for Embiid, but you couldn't put James Harden with Jokic because, like, he would have to go back to Houston Harden. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, but with those two guys, they're like score first guys. So, like, them just being able to score. Like, Jamal Murray can go for 50 himself. Michael Porter Jr. shows he's a Swiss Army knife. Like he could get it in the post, he could get it in transition, he could get it off the catch. Like so, I just think I don't know, man. Like having them two guys wanting to be scorers is it's just different, and then it allows him to be Nikola Jokic. It allows him to go get you 17 times, knowing that he's hitting guys on the back door, he's hitting guys over the top, he's hitting shooters in the corner. These two big games of stats have resulted in losses. I'm not sure if it's them just being outplayed or if it's because I mean KD came out and said like how Jokic was incredible and all this, but they resulted in losses. So I think Jokic they'll start to say like he didn't have any all stars. Jamal Murray is a great player. They have a really good team, really complete.
They do have a deep team.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. They even look better than we looking right now. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I hate to jump into another team so quickly, but if y'all out there was watching the Sixers game,
oh, you went straight to the East. Okay, good.
Y'all had some anxiety, like I had some anxiety the other night.
I heard you out here kicking stuff, bro.
Listen, man,
he was in the office kicking stuff, yo. We gonna get kicked out the office, man.
My fault, man. Because you know I'm very passionate about sports.
Yeah,
that's why I gotta watch them alone because it gets crazy.
Yeah,
we had a 15-point lead going into the fourth quarter. You hold the 15-point lead. You take this team down, but then they let them inch back and take the lead with 3 minutes left in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Celtics up 2 points. We down 2. Now, luckily that man Uno snapped in. You know, he got right. The beard got right with us and really brought us in.
Mm-hmm.
He took it to OT, and then my man cashed it for game.
Right.
So we got something special on my man James Harden coming back and being a comeback player of the playoff series right now.
Yeah.
But we still got 2 more games to go. So
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I think this is one of those series where like, and it's unfortunate. I would love to see it where we get both James Harden and Joel hooping, but I don't think we're going to see it at the same time. If James Harden goes and has a big assist game, I don't know if he'll have a big scoring game with that game. I don't think he'll go give you 45 and 13. I'm not too sure about that. I know he can give you 45 and I know he can give you 13, but not in the same game, which means will Joel really get the chance to go give you his signature? He hasn't had a signature game in the playoffs yet.
Yeah, no,
not in this
I don't
round.
think he can, and this sounds bad as a Sixers fan, but I don't think he can have one against the Celtics. They're too good of a team.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to have a dimmer and a big man because when Joker goes into the post, it not only draws a double team, but the entire defense naturally collapses, which opens up so much. Nah, that's very true. Exactly. I was just telling Jay earlier that they sent double teams the whole night. Well, it's in their best interest. You can't really leave him. Mm-hmm. Like, the dude is like 300 pounds, right?
Yeah, he's
big body.
Yeah, big body guy. So yeah, I definitely think. Just looking at like the Sixers though, like I do think that like we are a better team getting out of the gate, but I do feel as though we don't have anybody to stop their two guys. You think they was letting JT do whatever?
Oh, the other night?
Yeah, the other night that was Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown in his post-game interview said, "Yo, I gotta demand the ball more."
Well, no, as far as the calls, JT was getting calls that whole second half. Yeah. And Jaylen Brown, I couldn't even be mad at him. He started the game off 4 for 4. Mm-hmm. Got he got their first 12 out of 14 in the first 6 minutes of the first quarter.
Yeah.
He was balling. He was hooping. Got in foul trouble early. Got 2 fouls in the first quarter. Joe Mazzulla lets him play. Doesn't take him out. Mm-hmm. He starts hooping again. He ends the first quarter with what? 14 points or 15 points or something like that. The guys hooping. But JT, at the end of the game, this dude gets every call. Mm. I was like, yo, the refs is definitely not looking out for us. But it's okay, though.
It's Jason Tatum, bro.
It's Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum. Can I jump to the West?
Yeah.
I think we both.
Did you have any predictions for?
Yes, I did.
Gonna make it, or you want to jump around and we'll make our predictions at the end? It's up to you.
My prediction for last pod, episode 16. I wouldn't make about the JT push-offs.
Oh, the JT push-off was crazy. I'm glad she brought it up. Did you catch the push-off?
I did. Bro, catch that push-off.
That push off was crazy.
Yeah.
And luckily, I think my young boy, Tyrese Maxey, has been in the gym. He didn't go flying. Like Marcus Smart might have been, went flying, but the push off was crazy.
Yeah. I do want to say for the Golden State and Lakers, I did give a prediction. And my prediction was that the Lakers would win. And I said that they would win as long as Anthony Davis had big games. To reiterate, there is nobody on the Golden State Warriors who can guard Anthony Davis.
Right.
They best defenders, they can't stay with him.
I think I seen a reporter say something similar to that. He should be having his way right now.
He should be. And out of the 3 games that they played so far, they're playing tonight. I don't know if the game started already. The first game Anthony Davis was hooping. The third game he was hooping. The game that he didn't hoop, second game, they lost. If Anthony Davis is aggressive, if he is locked in, if he is in his bag, if he is looking to take somebody lunch money, however you want to call it, the Lakers should win this series in 6. You can't really count out Steph, shooter. Can't really count out Clay, shooter. However, if Anthony Davis is aggressive, and with the switch of putting Vanderbilt on somebody else that's not Steph Curry, that allows him to be able to switch onto multiple guys. We talked about this at the trade deadline. That team right there defensively is amazing. And now they have big shot makers in D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley. They got some guys over there. They put Lonnie Walker in the game.
Oh, yeah, they actually let him get some tick the other day.
Exactly.
I saw that.
And he played pretty well.
I was proud.
Yeah, I that's all I want to say about that series, man. Yeah, if Anthony
what do you
Davis
think comes out of that series, though? You think the reigning champs are gonna get a?
Oh, I told you already. I got Lakers in 6. I said that.
Not making any predictions for the series, but I got pulled down for a big night.
I'm not sure about that.
You know what? It usually always is a guy that doesn't snap, that has one good night.
Yeah.
And as a sportsbook guy, I kind of look for these nights where you can catch them on a,
Yeah.
But I don't even know how Jordan. We were talking about that earlier. How has Jordan Poole been performing?
He is averaging like 12 points or something like that in the playoffs.
I'll tell you what. They win the championship. It wouldn't matter if he averaged 0.
Yeah, that's true.
Or 12 or 5. You were part of a championship team.
Yeah.
He had 5 points in 22 minutes last game. Game before that had 6 points in 16 minutes. Oh yeah, this dude is stinking it up.
Yeah.
21 points in 30 minutes in game 1. We like that. 7 for 15, 6 assists.
Yeah, we do like that.
No rebounds. But
you don't really need it. Well, you do need him on the glass, seeing that you got Anthony Davis to go up against. But
he hasn't been performing good since game 3 in Sacramento.
Yeah. So
this guy's shooting 4 for 12, 2 for 11, 3 for 9, 7 for 15. Not bad. 3 for 6. Pretty bad. Only if you only getting 6 buckets. If you on the floor for 22 minutes, you get 6 shots. Yeah. Yeah. And I know we at that point where Steph Curry's going to take over and he's going to keep doing his thing, which demands the ball, and for other players who run these plays like Draymond to set the plays up. And if you watch Warrior basketball, you can see that how they have set it up. Like, a lot of the usage has to come through Draymond or another guard that's setting up Steph Curry.
You need Jordan Poole, though.
Like you need Jordan Poole, right? So which means that with his time, I'm not sure if it's a lapse of judgment, if it's a performance issue. But we're going to see. And hopefully tonight he has a turnaround.
Yeah.
I really got the Lakers in 7, but...
Okay. I take one game off. I go 6, bro. I
think this is going to be another big piece to LeBron's year. You take out the reigning champs. You take out the guys that's on top.
Yeah.
What can you really tell my guy? LeBron is 38. He's 38.
Yeah.
You know?
Bouncing to the Heat and Knicks. They are playing right now, aren't they?
Yeah.
That is one that I'm not gonna hold you. I think I may have made my prediction. The Knicks. I might be wrong about that, man.
I think it's over.
Yeah, I might be wrong about that. What's the score? What is looking like?
Miami is up right now, 91 to 84.
How much time left?
With 10 minutes left in the fourth. So I mean, there can be a turnaround.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Slick, for keeping us updated. If you're watching the game or have any spicy content, you keep us updated. We appreciated that last week for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
But it says not making any. They was talking crazy on James Harden after game 2 and 3, and look what happened. You know what? It's something linked to them outfits. Part of our theory today. Game 1 outfit. Did you see game 1 outfit? It was crazy.
Yeah, see us, man.
45 points.
We're trying to have a good pod. We throwing them game 4 fits, man.
Exactly.
And
we got game 2. Normal fit. Did you see his fit for game 2?
I did see his fit.
Normal fit. He doesn't play good. Game 3. Normal fit. Doesn't play good.
Game 4.
Game 4. He crazy fit. Boy went crazy.
Yeah.
So, I think it's all in the fit.
I definitely think it's all in the fit. That Heat and Knicks series though, man. I definitely can't I can't call that one. Because I want to say the Knicks turn it around. I like the Knicks team a little bit better than I like that Heat team. But I do believe that the Heat have the best player in the series. I think the Heat have the best player. The Knicks have the second and third best player. You would want your second and third best player to kind of outmatch that first best player. But, hey, man, you never know. Jimmy has been – what haven't we said about Jimmy? Thus far through the playoffs. Jimmy is being Jimmy. You tip your hat to a guy like that. You just give him one of those and kind of go about your day.
The thing is, Miami is unevenly matched, and just as much as New York is unevenly matched in certain spots. But like at the center spot, they have Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah.
Or he can't stop Bam. Bam got 20 points right now, 2 assists and 11 rebounds.
And he'll give you a surprise game like that every once in a while.
Yeah.
I can't remember Bam doing stuff like that.
Jimmy got 28 and 5. He's on his way to a triple double if we can get out the regular the game and get in overtime. Hopefully they just end it.
Yeah.
Max Strus got 16 points, surprisingly.
Yo, him and Gabe Vincent have been hooping, man. They have been hooping. Do you want to give predictions or do you want to just let this thing wrap, man? I think we already kind of gave our predictions last week.
Yeah, I'm giving you
just run through yours real fast.
I'm gonna give you the Suns. Suns in 7.
Yeah.
Miami in 4. And no, excuse me, in 5.
Okay, 5.
Miami in 5. Lakers in 7.
Okay.
Sixers in 6.
Cool.
So hopefully we can get these last 2 games out the way straight. Look forward. My guys get a win.
I give you my predictions. I am going to go, depending on if Chris Paul comes back or not, Suns in 6. I think they kind of figured out Denver. I'm going to go Lakers in 6. I'm going to go Heat in 6. I'm switching that's the one pick I'll switch. And I am going to go Sixers in 7. I think the Sixers win this next game.
7 will be in Boston, right?
I think so. But I do think the Sixers win this next game.
You got me nervous.
Yeah, I think they win the next game. I think they win the next game. I think Joel is due for a big night. We should have a big night from Joel. I think they do lose game 6 at home. I think that close out. But I do like this team on the road facing adversity. So I'll take them in TD Garden. I like that. To switch gears, let's kind of preference why we bringing this video up, bro.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, yeah.
You want to lead it?
All right, y'all. So
look, peep the fits, man. Our game 4 fits is crazy.
Gotta get myself together.
Yeah.
But for y'all who follow us on our Bully Ball podcast,
there you go with the voice again.
And have our Instagram page. You probably seen our video that we posted. It was got a nice little following, a lot of little views, whatever you want to call it.
What's our Bully Ball Instagram name?
At Bully Ball Podcast.
At the Bully Ball Podcast. If you're not following, then you know.
Yeah, go follow our page. So we had a video that we posted about Gilbert Arenas when he got into breaking down Russ's resume and basically, essentially, kind of semi-proving how official, how official Russ is as a sidekick and truthfully as an MVP sidekick. He's been along James Harden. No, excuse me.
Well, no. These are Gilbert Arenas' words.
Right. He's played alongside James Harden, MVP season. Kevin Durant, MVP season. Got an MVP season of his own.
Yes.
One of Bradley Bill's best seasons.
Yes.
And
he also said Paul George.
Paul George's best season out in OKC, which I do think that was.
Well, Paul George was the top 3 MVP candidate that year.
Yeah.
So he was correct.
So the long story short is Russ has been a part of a lot of guys' success.
Yes.
And I can't sit here and say that I don't believe in Russ. Russ was one of our buyout candidates in episode 10 or episode 8. One of those episodes.
It was back in the day, man.
Because we believed that Russ was going to get bought out and put on another team, which he then continued to perform in the playoffs for the Los Angeles Clippers and made a name for himself. They should be re-signing him if he's not already signed. Is he a free agent this summer?
Yes, he is a free agent.
They should be re-signing him. I'm looking forward to seeing Russ in the Clippers jersey next year against 2 healthy guys, Kawhi and Paul George.
Yeah.
But truthfully, you'll be surprised, man.
Yeah, man. I do agree with mostly everything you said. What I will say about Russ is I think he's one of those guys you take the good and the bad with.
Right.
I think Russ can do so many things well, and he's like that kid in like the gym. No disrespect to Russ, but that kid in the gym who's like on your team, and he's gonna make a bunch of mistakes, but he's gonna make it a million miles like per hour.
Right.
So like he'll come down and like the right intention is there. Like let's get into the middle of the lane and do something, but not thinking about it. Like now he left his feet and now was nowhere to go. So now he's either putting up a weird looking layup or he has to throw the ball somewhere. And like when the play looks right, it looks amazing. But when it doesn't work, it's like, yo, he's out of control. Right, he's this, he's that.
That's often what a lot of fans or critics would ever say about his game. Yeah. People don't understand his game. He's a very, I think he has high IQ, but sometimes it's just faster than what his teammates is doing. And, you know, basketball is a team sport, but with synchronizing and trying to get into a rhythm to beat your other team, if Russ out of sync and essentially the first guy in the chain, and everybody's out of whack. So
I'm not gonna hold you. One thing I want to point out here at the Bully Ball Podcast headquarters in the office is we do a lot of praising, but sometimes it be time to throw some shots. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I'm gonna keep my shots PG. I really do believe that Russ should have been a 2-guard a long time ago.
A spot up 2-guard or just a
2-guard?
No, I can respect it.
I think that season he played with Derek Fisher, or he played with Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson isn't the best decision maker himself, but I do believe that like Russ should have been a 2-guard a long time ago. I think the way he attacked the basket was with his athleticism and stuff like that. He's still really athletic. I didn't see him being able to average the amount of assists he does. However, the amount of turnovers is effing ridiculous.
From Russ, right?
Yes, it's effing ridiculous, bro. And you say he's high IQ, to which I do agree. Really high basketball IQ. But I think a high basketball IQ comes with knowing when to slow the game down, when to speed the game up, when to go 1-on-5, when to not go 1-on-5, when to shoot the basketball.
And sometimes it comes off as he's going 1-on-5 every possession.
Exactly. So certain times is when he should maybe slow down. But then again, you got to look at it and say, and here's the flip side where like I take a couple punches back. Like when he plays by himself without another decision maker on the floor, he plays way better. So when he doesn't have to defer to a Kawhi Leonard, when he doesn't have to defer to a Paul George or somebody like that,
I think the Lakers system just didn't work for him. But also he's always been a player who's based on his athleticism. Not to say he's still not like that, but he's definitely lost his step. Therefore, he needed time to adjust to the fact. And sometimes, go ahead.
I can agree, and here's where I'm going to flip that into my point. When did Russ start hooping on the Lakers? When did he start playing really well?
It was just about over.
Or when he got took from the starting lineup to the bench.
Oh yeah.
When he is playing on the floor with players who aren't decision makers, players who have to defer to him, it's easier for him to move.
I kind of forgot about Russ coming off the bench.
Exactly.
Russ coming off the bench is crazy. I think he needs his franchise.
Like, no. He should.
The Clippers might have. The Clippers might have not have won that many games in the playoffs had it been Russ and a star or Russ and somebody else. But the fact that he got to rally that whole team, take 15 shots, take 20 shots a night, it works.
I more so think it might have been just having the ball in his hands. He is a player that's playing off of momentum. He's playing off of He's playing off of he's playing off of vibes. I hate to use the word vibes because it's so general, but that's what he's playing off of. He's playing off of being in rhythm and being in touch. I thought you was about to pull that switch.
Nah, not yet, man.
He playing off of stuff like that. So I think him being able to have a ball in his hands kind of dictates what kind of game he's going to have, because he can right a lot of his wrongs, knowing that you can't pull him out the game because who you going to put in the game wrong? You know what I'm saying? So I do think that as much Russ shouldn't get as much hate as he gets. He's the first ballot Hall of Famer. Most of the things Gil said was right. Although James Harden did not win an MVP with Russ, he won it on his dolo. I got a bunch of those for you,
bro. This suit is tight, my boy. Yo, I never gotta go to court.
Hit the Clark Kent, bro.
Listen.
Yeah, just saying though, Russ is that guy, and I hate to have to say yo, let's stop dancing, but we do dance around the fact sometimes at the BBP. That's a cool acronym.
Yeah. BPP. BBP. Right.
But anyway, yeah. So I don't know, man. I like Russ though, but I do believe that there's critiques to his game that had they had been corrected early, he would be a way different player. He may have not averaged a triple-double because his triple-double season was because he got to run 100 miles per hour. But I think if you slow him down, if he has a lead guard from the rip to teach him, maybe pace. Because that's his only problem to me is pace. Pacing comes with less turnovers and stuff like that. So that would be my thing about Russ, man.
Yeah, no, Russ, I agree.
Yeah. To get into this next thing, and this is more so the bulk of this pod today. Jay, you ever feel like you and a bunch of people did a few things wrong, but then maybe you were in school and then they was just yo, Jordan, get out of my class, and you looking around yo, but he smacked her, she cursed out the teacher.
I'm giving capes up on everybody. Listen, my fault. Back in
you
the
going
day,
out like Frankie?
Back in the day, listen, I used to go to other kids' classes and sit in,
right,
and try to learn what they was learning. It wasn't even in my grade, but I wasn't interested in what my teachers had to say. I heard them for the first half of the year where I wasn't even going to hear for.
Okay.
So I'm listen to other teachers, got that full experience.
Listen, bro, sometimes you just be the scapegoat, bro. Slick said I wasn't in class enough to get in Slick, listen,
right,
man.
School is for fools.
I was right there with you, bro. You know what I mean? I was right there with you. You wasn't in class, but sometimes you get scapegoated. Slick might have ran when they was coming, and I had to take the blame for our whole class not being in class.
I like how you did that, man. Because you know what? That's a good point.
It happened to D Brooks, man.
It happened to my man Dylan.
That's not my man's, because I don't really rock with Dylan Brooks like that.
I don't know nobody named Dylan, but
and not spelled the way that's spelled. I know.
You know what, Dylan? Oh wait,
yeah, Dylan. Not Dylan though, like DIL.
Yeah, nah, I don't know. I might
That's
know
crazy, bro.
I
That's
don't
insane.
think I know a Dylan like that. I don't even know a regular Dylan.
Yo, bro, he wore a suit jacket like you got on with no shirt underneath.
Yo.
And a large Yosemite Sam belt.
You know what?
Yeah, bro, he was wild. So that's not my man.
I'm right. Definitely wore a suit but naked. It was crazy.
Let's really break that down because we did a lot of journalism earlier, y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all here at the Bully Ball Podcast. We've been taking things serious, man. That's why we came dressed up in these game for pregame suits. And yeah, man, pregame fits. We just try to do it.
Yeah, my boy Dylan Brooks was averaging not even 15 points, maybe a 8 or 9 over the span of the last couple playoff games.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at the splits real quick.
Yo, what Jay is about to share with y'all is insane. It's so many things that go into why he may have been scapegoated, but
yeah. And for some of y'all Bully Ball podcasters that don't watch or tune into basketball, when he means scapegoated, he means basically guys who taking the blame.
He took the blame
when it may have truthfully not been his fault, and/or it hasn't. We gonna want y'all opinions and tell us what y'all think, and drop it down in the comments below on what you think. But so we gotta, look at the last round, first round of the playoffs with
break it down, bro. Don't even explain it to him. Just give us the numbers.
So
you want to play, man?
Dylan Brooks had 10 points in the last game. The game before they had 8 points, then 11 points, 7 points, 12 points.
And that's all playoffs, right?
That's all the playoffs.
So in the playoffs, his highest scoring game was
15 points in game 1 versus Los Angeles.
But in all his games, he shot what percentage?
Bro, he only shot over 50% for one game. We're looking at 4 for 11, 3 for 15, 4 for 11, 3 for 13, 5 for 14, 5 for 13.
No, bro, he didn't shoot 50% in any of those games, bro.
Yeah, y'all know my math is bad a little. Listen,
his
shooting was abysmal.
Bro, 4 of 11 that's like 30-something%, if I'm not mistaken.
Was that the highest percentage?
4 it's 36%. 3 of 15 is, oh my gosh, that's 20%.
Yeah, nah, he's not hooping. He's not hooping. And then we asked, us as scholars, we asked each other, well,
he shot 38% in the first game, and he had 15. That's league average.
Okay, I'll take that. Not for a guy that's talking smack to one of the greatest players to ever do.
Yeah. So Dylan Brooks was,
because we really got to look into why would a team after the season would a team come out and openly say that we are not interested in picking this player up? When you do things like that instead of taking it professionally, now we tarnishing his name. Now no other team may want him because they feel like he's an issue.
Bro,
and
do you know how crazy, like you just said, how crazy is it for a team to come out and say, yo, we not re-signing this boy under any circumstance. It don't matter. He could come into the front office with a boombox playing a song about being sorry, and they still not signing him back.
Right.
He could save Taylor Jenkins' kid from a burden. They not signing that boy back regardless. He ain't coming. Like, they told him, pack your locker up. Actually, don't even pack your locker. We will forward you your stuff to your address.
That's how they hit my man D Brick. Well, he ain't my man.
He got evicted. He really got evicted from a team, bro.
But you know what? Believe it or not, for the viewers that's tuned in with us today, and I didn't want to expose the truth. I feel like I had some valuable knowledge for y'all.
Yeah, bro. Don't give him the biggest point.
Not yet.
Not just bro.
I was gonna button the jacket. You button the jacket up. I know I buttoned it a couple times in the past 10 minutes.
For the biggest point, bro, you might have to take the jacket off and hang it over your shoulder, bro.
Yeah, facts, man.
That's the biggest one. Is crazy, but bro, can we talk about how the other journalism we did? He was the second oldest player on his team.
Yep. Hey.
Anybody that watched Grizzlies basketball, do y'all know who the oldest player on that team was?
Somebody leave in the comments right now the oldest player on the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah.
I might do something nice for you.
Yeah, he was the second oldest guy on that team.
That was gonna be my next fact too. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
Because no, you good.
I thought you was about to give him the.
Nah, you got the grand one. That kind of startled me to realize
that boy right there, he going places, man.
Nah, for sure. But that made me realize that Dylan Brooks is the second oldest player in the team.
Yeah.
Him and Ja are at least 3-4 years apart. Exactly. That means so when you catch D Brooks coming down the locker room leading the young bulls, you know what I'm saying? Basically, they really following after him. Yeah. He's starting a whole mob of guys thinking that they can do whatever in franchise, stuff like that.
Yeah. Steven Adams from Australia, New Zealand.
You know,
he ain't cultured over here.
He Jason Momoa little cousin.
I don't even know who that is, bro.
Somebody know who that is.
But yeah, so you got a bunch of guys who really don't know the league. Remember, Andre Iguodala was supposed to be their vet. He said, "I ain't staying here.
Yeah,
I'm not staying here with them.
My boy,
I'm out of here. Like, I don't want to stay." So they don't have no type of vet, no leadership over there. They drink Casamigos, secret sauce. It's crazy over there. It's crazy in the M, bro.
They call it Kenny Lofton Jr. They just call him Junior. They running some type of mob organization over there.
Yo, just calling him Junior. It's crazy.
Junior. They said in the interview one time, like, I would never let Junior watch my kids. And I think about it. Junior on that team is Kenny Lofton.
Nah, Jaren Jackson. Yeah, Junior.
Oh, he got kids though, so he a little more serious now. So I knew that the only Junior they was talking about was. It's a young boy organization.
That's what I'm saying.
They not older than none of me and my friends. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you.
They head coach ain't older than my oldest brother. He a head coach.
Nah, that's crazy.
Taylor Jenkins is what, 38?
Right. That's like what, 4 or 5 years older than my oldest brother.
He the same age as LeBron. You mean if LeBron was the head coach?
Yo, he's the same age as LeBron. Man,
he the same age as Melo. Could you imagine Melo being a head coach, bro? Straight
yeah,
Baltimore.
That's crazy. I never thought about
straight Baltimore, straight New York. Melo could be their head coach, man. Not to mention, I did see a report. Now this is where like the journalism really like take a leap. Like people thought we was here with it. Now they know we here, but this is where we about to go here with it. Dylan Brooks was offered an extension. I know we bidding a lot, but he was offered an extension before the season like came to a conclusion. I think it may have been in the beginning. To which he declined because Dylan Brooks wanted a bigger role in the offense. Now, I don't know how true that is. I did do some research. I seen it from multiple sources. He wanted a bigger role in the offense. Dylan Brooks, no shade. He do wear a vest with no shirt underneath and big Yosemite Sam buckles. He wanted a bigger role in the offense, and that was his shooting splits. When Jay went back and looked, his shooting splits before that were abysmal as well.
Yeah, no, the shooting splits have been horrible for a long time. Probably about a month and a half at this point.
Yeah.
And everybody knows, well, if you're really into the NBA, you know that when contract time is coming up or off-season free agent time is coming up, you're supposed to be playing your best.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be hooping at your optimal performance, performing the highest, the best, playing good, because you know it matters, not just for viewers. We don't want to just see it. The coaches, the executives want to see it.
I can see him as a Heat player. I can see that.
Yeah, because Jimmy likes players like that.
Yeah. Jimmy
he'll get him amped up. Yeah. I'm not even gonna cap to you.
I thought we had
no Sixers. Nah. We could have a guy like D Brooks to rough up the bench. You know,
I'll pass on that.
I'll take D Brooks over PJ. Sorry,
relax, bro. Relax. We came just today, bro. No. Yeah, come on,
bro. But I can see him on the Cavs too, just because they ain't doing good right now.
Yo, the Cavs wouldn't be too bad of a
He said the Mavs, but you can take the Cavs too.
Oh, I thought you said the Cavs.
I meant to say the Mavs. My bad.
All right.
The Cavs, eh?
The Cavs are looking for a wing defender.
They need a dog. They need somebody that's going to jump into the stands and bite a fan. You know what I'm saying? They need one of them type players. They need one of them type players, man. Dylan Brooks is one of them type players, bro.
Biting a fan in the stands is crazy, bro.
I'm telling you, every team needed D Brooks. Pat Bev.
You remember that video of somebody giving their sneakers to a fan and the fan giving it back?
Oh yeah.
I can see something like that with D Brooks.
I mean, Kyrie did a jersey swap with D Brooks and told him to keep that jersey. I'm telling you, everybody needs a guy like that on your team.
Yo, biting a fan is crazy.
Yo, he gonna jump into the stands. He gonna get crazy with a fan. You know what I'm saying? They gonna eject the fan, and then he gonna start hooping. Like, we need one of them type players.
D Brooks got a podcast, don't he?
Yo, D Brooks got a podcast. I need to be on there.
No offense.
I ain't even gonna cap to you. I respect D Brooks as a player. I like players that just say wild, retarded stuff.
Low-key, you think we could get him a could have been record deal?
Say again?
Think we could get a could have been?
Yeah. I mean, we might end up in Guangdong.
We might as well
lie to you. My boy might end up in Shanghai next season. You better come mess with us at the Bully Ball Podcast.
We will get him
real money over here. You see the suits, you see the shades. You know what I'm saying? This is
look.
You feel me? He got a bust. You know, man. This is
my man.
This is Michael Kors.
My man got a basketball chain. We
that's a gold chain too. I can't tell you where I got it because I might try to go and gatekeeping.
Yeah. But no, all jokes aside though, when it really come down to it, I know we talked about scapegoat, like him being a scapegoat in the beginning. I have a Bully Ball Podcast conspiracy theory that it'll probably never come out until Dylan Brooks drop his biopic on Tubi. He probably gonna drop it on Tubi. Yo, they didn't even let Cuz comment. You gotta let that.
I'm gonna let it go through.
But yeah, no. When D Brooks drop his biopic on Tubi, y'all gonna see. He ain't gonna tell it all. It's gonna be a tell-all, and he is gonna blame John Morant. I could tell.
I hope he blames John.
RDC World did a video about how that interaction would go. Y'all can watch that at your own time. Shout out to them for always having the basketball content. But I really do think that they are trying to cover up like John Morant's incident. Yeah, Tubi is outrageous, man. It's going straight there. Y'all might see me in a Tubi movie soon. I don't know, man. But
yeah, hopefully. Yeah, we got a Tubi movie deal. That would be nice.
We'd be on Tubi, bro. But yeah, man. Like, I do think that they trying to cover up the John Morant thing. I think right after the season, had they not come out and did what they did, because they knew what type of reaction that would get. They knew Dylan Brooks was already down social. Like, the Grizzlies have social media. It's a bunch of young people on their team. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a bunch of young basketball players. They know social media is present.
Bro, I'm older than the whole team. Besides Stephen Him.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So, I didn't even think of. Literally, you are, and I might be the third oldest person on that team. Yeah. Like, so just doing it like that, like, I think that they didn't want the blame to go on Ja on social media. I didn't, like, obviously Ja still caught some of it, but I don't think they wanted it to hit him. So they made a decision. Either we gotta embarrass Dylan Brooks, who probably wasn't gonna re-sign with us, or we gotta let Ja take the blame. The shooter memes was coming. They was loaded up.
Yeah, no, they was waiting.
Like, he hurt his hand in the playoffs. Y'all know they was gonna say he was shooting at Drake, and that's why he hurt his hand. Y'all know what was coming.
Right.
Like,
because he be focused on the wrong stuff. I be telling these young kids, they always focus on the wrong stuff. You know?
Yeah. They literally just got a picture of him or a video of him drinking Casamigos in the club. And then bro, and they was like, he just left like a retreat about drinking. It's like, yo, bro, he's
an animal.
He's 21.
Yeah, man. He's a kid.
No bad. He like 20, 24, right?
I thought he was 22.
He's something, man. He in his 20s. He want to drink. He want to have fun.
He like 23.
Yeah.
The 3-year-old kid is an animal. I mean, Ja injured his shooting hand, no pun intended.
Yeah. I mean,
that was a good one.
We had some fun, man. Y'all know we like the bit end of the pot. But seriously, though, like, so I think, like,
I don't work for the NBA, so you can see that.
Listen, bro, I'm trying to work for them.
Oh, yeah, you know, I am trying to work for the NBA, though.
So, I'm trying to get that Eric Spoelstra 360.
Yo,
Yeah, bro,
I'm telling
you,
y'all,
bro.
they probably gonna steal our idea. I'm telling you right now, we came up with the idea of an Eric Spoelstra biopic. Yeah. And I know y'all here probably don't even know who Eric Spoelstra is.
Miami Heat coach.
But if I drop the little hidden gem for y'all, this may make our YouTube joke. Listen, Eric Spoelstra started off, and he could be a NBA plant. And first off, I need to go back and do my research.
NBA plant is crazy.
Listen. Eric Spoelstra started off in the film room, organizing film for like one of the early 2000s Miami Heat teams.
Yes. I think
no, 90. It was in the 90s. Maybe when Alonzo Mourning was there.
Michael Jordan was doing
15 years later, what do you know? Eric Spoelstra is the Miami Heat's head coach. Talk about working your way up. And why haven't we got an Eric Spoelstra biopic?
That's what I'm saying. I need him to come out and explain that. He got to give me the recipe because
we have endless scenarios. Like honestly, if the janitor had access to the film room and the janitor walk in mid practice while all your stars in it, and he like, yo, my boy over here, Jimmy, he ain't shooting right, and we like, oh, what is you talking for? You the janitor? Like, hold up, I got access to the film room. Now they bringing a janitor in, he writing up plays and all that. Now he figuring out everything, whatever. 10 years later, what they call it, players consultant.
Yeah,
he's a players consultant.
Yeah.
And then my man slowly works his way up to assistant coach and then to head coach.
And then wins chips. He go and get chips, man.
Listen, I'm all for a black man getting a job. So
his work ethic was crazy though.
Crazy. If y'all ever thinking about being a janitor, just know it has effects.
Yo, bro, trying to sell being a janitor, like
I'm not gonna go be a janitor.
No, but I'm saying, listen, hold on. Ain't nothing wrong with being a custodian. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm saying selling being a custodian because you might get an NBA head coaching job down the line is a crazy turn.
Yeah, it's a crazy turn, but dude, this week has been about crazy turn.
That's what I'm saying, man. This, from cleaning
the floor to running the floor.
Literally, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
I might wild out. If I'm the janitor, don't let me become the head coach.
What? Y'all ain't never gonna hear the end of it. Never gonna hear the end of it. My kids ain't never gonna hear
the cleaning staff is gonna be on point. What? That's gonna be the first thing we make sure get paid.
Facts.
Because y'all wasn't respecting me when y'all was, you know what I'm saying, throwing your water bottles around, throwing your drawers on the floor. You wasn't respecting me. Yeah. Now he the coach.
He was back.
He run half of Miami right now. Everybody know Eric Spoelstra.
Bro, he was there when he was doing cocaine, bro. In the league. When the league was doing cocaine. Yo, bro, you remember we talked about that on episode 14, bro. When we had our special guest on there, man, half the league was doing cocaine, bro.
Oh, you know what? Michael Jordan did get the league off crack.
Yo, it's the end of the pod.
Listen, y'all. Y'all know we let Jay.
Larry Bird and Magic Johnson did that.
I think Michael Jordan got the league off cocaine and crack. We were just coming off a heavy crack binge in the 80s. And nobody wanted to. They didn't give a damn about basketball. Everybody wanted to just smoke crack. So basically, Michael Jordan was beating up on everybody. No. This is real stuff. Y'all kick it with us. This is Bully Ball After Hours.
We didn't even hit an hour, bro. We've never hit an hour yet.
This is our After Hours, John.
Yeah, we didn't hit an hour.
It's not an hour yet?
No, bro. We had like 58 minutes.
Oh, dang.
Listen, man.
Nah, I really got to get this out, bro, because you don't understand, bro.
Yo.
Not only did Ronald Reagan mess up the hood, but Michael Jordan saved the hood. And what do we get? Nothing. Where's our reparations?
Listen, bro. For real. He's saying Michael Jordan. I'm saying it was Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. They came in as the two positive guys. Magic with that hey type smile. Larry Bird looked like so much white America that they felt like they could relate. And Larry must have had shit.
Magic Johnson didn't do nothing for black people but open up Palo. After he left the league,
bro, you going crazy, bro.
Listen, y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now, Michael Jordan absolutely saved black people from crack cocaine. What they planted this stuff in the black neighborhoods. We're not gonna go too crazy. This is an NBA podcast, and I'm sorry, y'all. This may not make our YouTube episode. You have to be here after 10 p.m. to catch this, because at 10 p.m. it's a different story.
Facts.
Michael Jordan, they was smoking cigarettes in the locker room. They was drinking beer.
Yeah.
I can't make this up.
Yeah.
Somebody old head, they was doing all of this stuff in the locker room. Then they had to think about it like, yo, why we keep losing to Jordan? He's in the craziest shape. Facts. Whatever. They had to stop doing it. They had to stop doing it. Because we can't beat Mike off crack and coke and drugs and stuff like that. You gotta be sober minded. Yeah. So you feel me? This is why I mess with you, man. This is somebody getting with Dashi. Next week, you know what? Next week, be prepared, man. Because we told y'all last week that we was going to come in here with some suits and be on some business stuff.
Nah, we did see that, man.
I got a little hot. I ain't going to lie. The shoe was choking me. Yeah. But
I ain't go full suit today. But, nah, seriously, to bring this back, though.
Yeah, bring it back. My fault.
It's a lot of people, like, that get scapegoated in the league. For real. If we done, like, bid and stuff like that. Like, a lot of people do get scapegoated. I would say a lot of times it's the lower man on the totem pole. So, like,
for instance, did it to himself.
No, he did. No, bro. He absolutely played a part in him being the guy. Had he kept his mouth closed, I'm not gonna hold you. Ja would have caught that. And I think, like, the Grizzlies didn't want Ja to catch that. I don't think they thought that he was ready to be able to, like, be the villain of Grizzlies Twitter or Grizzlies fan base, like, so, like, or just of the NBA. Like, the league was kind of like a little weird when Ja wasn't here. Ja was on the ascension of really being that guy, like, you know what I'm saying?
No, facts. Oh, so yeah, Jay took on the student became Black Revolutionary.
Listen, man.
And you see what the BSU stand for? That's Black Student Union.
Yeah, right? Man, listen.
I had to get in the fit. Don't even let me show you the entire fit. It's 2-piece. Pause. It's a shoe. It's a sweatsuit that I got. So,
But yeah, I think they just didn't want Ja to have to handle that. And I think, like, Dylan Brooks being the fourth guy, be the fall guy, like, you know what I'm saying? I think a similar thing kind of happened with the Warriors, with Draymond. When Draymond called Kevin Durant the B word, he became the fall guy. He became, all right, if we don't win a chip, this is what we're going to blame it on.
Right.
Milwaukee, they fall guy just happened to be Bud. It's kind of crazy because
that's crazy though.
And Bud, rest in peace to Mike Budenholzer, his brother, like,
right,
or his brother passed, right?
Yeah, somebody passed.
I didn't know him either, but I just, before I got into that point, I think somebody had to be the fall guy in Milwaukee. It didn't work. Had the Heat had lost, they wouldn't have needed the Heat won. Had the Heat had lost to Miami, they wouldn't have needed a fall guy. Jimmy probably would have took the fall because that's what Jimmy does. He probably would have been like, you know what, it's on me. I'm our star player, got to play better. But the fact that Milwaukee lost as a 1 seed, they had expectations to, you know, go all the way, and they lost. Somebody had to be the fall guy. I feel like in every situation in the league, when you are supposed to win, somebody's the fall guy. And I think low key, if the Warriors lose, they're going to try to say the fall guy is Jordan Poole because he didn't play well, but Jordan Poole going to switch that thing back and be like, no, remember when that bull socked me in the beginning of the league? I got CTE from it.
Right. Like CTE, PTSD, all of it.
Yeah, man. ODD. Down with OPP.
Hey, I know my boy going through it.
Listen, so, and he might even blame it on the $500 date. $500,000 date with Ice Spice. Who knows, man? I don't know.
Is that true? Did my boy really pay $500 to go on a date?
They said he bought her a truck. Damn. Light-skinned niggas is down too.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been watching this. I was watching the Mason Cameron joint, and she from Fordham. And I know where Fordham is. I'm sorry.
Light-skinned men are down too. If he bought her a truck. They said, yo, that boy a munch. He been a munch and he's still a munch. I was cracking up when I see that. Like, dang, bro.
Man, Poole gonna say they ain't have enough baddies at the game.
Steph Curry's wife was at the game. So was he trying to say that Steph Curry's wife not a baddie?
Right. Is Steph Curry's wife a baddie?
Adele was there. Zendaya was there. So he really should have been hooping.
Adele, though? Okay. Zendaya?
Kim was at the game, too.
Kim
Kardashian. She was at the game. She was at the last Lakers game.
Okay.
And that's not to mention Instagram thoughts.
Okay, Instagram thoughts. Okay.
It was Instagram thoughts there. Okay. And he out here buying trucks, boy.
The truck is crazy.
Draymond know to hit that boy again.
The truck is crazy.
Yeah, the truck is insane.
I think the best advice I see. Are we wrapping up?
We wrapping up.
I was about to say because we can sit here. I can sit here and talk to y'all all night. But the best advice I had got all week is you find a lovely lady, you know, baddie. Maybe she close to a baddie. You get to know her. You can take her out on the day. You can do all that good stuff. And mind you, this stuff might get clipped.
I don't know where this is going. Yeah, bro.
You can take her out. You can take her out on a date. You can do something nice for her, but if you want the best success, rob her. Unexpected events always lead to unexpected solutions. That might help you.
Yeah, bro. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Let's wrap it up.
Well, sorry, y'all. It's been real.
It's been real, man.
My fault to my 5 viewers.
We had a lot of people come in and out.
Yeah, we always have a lot of people that come in and out. Kim K was there. No wonder he ain't been hooping. I wouldn't be hooping.
That's his superpower, though.
She's a kryptonite.
He like beautiful women, though. It's Jordan Poole.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
His power is the what? It's a double entendre. Don't even ask me how.
Yeah.
I
ain't really a Kim K fan like Demi, but
Kim Kryptonite.
Yeah, Miss Kryptonite herself.
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
Kim K was there. So the fact of the matter is, he got everything he needs, and he couldn't produce. Nah. What Cameron say? He is a munch. He started a munch. He been a munch.
He is a munch. I don't know nothing about no NBA munches, but
that's a little
spending
freak.
$500,000 on some Bronx work.
Buying a truck is crazy.
Congratulations, big dog.
Yeah, he's a wild
Get that
guy.
boy a condom because he's
Yeah, let's wrap it up, bro. Let's wrap it up.
But it's been real here at the Bully Ball Podcast, episode 16. 17. My fault. We ahead, behind, all the same. Listen,
still lit from Cinco de Mayo, baby.
Yeah, man. I'm here to give y'all some good news. I wanted to bring it to the Bully Ball fans' attention that we will be back here next weekend at 9. I wasn't really gonna say nothing crazy, but I just had to make it.
Yo, he said good news.
Yeah,
that's our schedule, man.
Huh?
That's our schedule. We may be here at 9:05, maybe here at 9.
We may be here at 9 on the dot. I think that might be the surprise. Maybe on time next week.
You gotta take a chance with us, man.
We still got some good stuff in the works. Hopefully for episode 20, we can give y'all, because we only got 3 more weeks into the NBA Finals.
Yes.
We're doing our countdown. So
we also got 3 more weeks until our 20th episode. Yeah, that'll be a good job, man. I don't know. For those who might have just got on, bro had on the suit earlier.
Yeah, y'all missed the suit, but it's cool though, because y'all gonna catch the stream. Yeah. I was a business boy. If y'all know, I was born in the suit. So
it's my game for a pregame fit.
You know, my man's still fresh. We might fly to Miami tonight. You know, Bully Ball job, it takes us all over the country.
That's all, man.
And the Lakers is up 3-4.
And we getting post game texts, man. People telling us we did a really good job. People telling us we funny. Rock with people that was on the stream.
Yeah, no, I appreciate y'all for tuning in on this stream. If I don't know you, I would like to know you. And if I do know you, appreciate you. Let's keep it going next week at 9 o'clock. Don't be late. Because then if I found out you was here and you was late.
Yo, telling somebody don't be late when you are late is crazy, bro.
Nah, but it's a business though. Kinda. I respect my fans, but this week I didn't have nothing interactive for y'all for a reason. There's a lot going on. We in the middle of all our rounds in the playoffs. I kind of have to give y'all something at the beginning of a round. So next week we'll have a start for y'all, and hopefully somebody catches out. I want to make y'all aware that you do have more competitors, more followers. Our Bully Ball Podcast Instagram has gained a lot of traction the last couple of days. So we got a lot of random people just coming about, checking out our stream.
Listen, man. Bro did something crazy. He put together some clips, and we had, I don't even want to flex, but we had a lot of people check us out, man. A lot of interaction and stuff like that. he posted something that drew in a lot of people, got them debating in our comments on Instagram.
Yeah.
And
so if y'all haven't checked us out, please go check us out on Instagram, man. And be active in the comments.
Yeah, man, be active.
It's always a good job because if you be surprised how many people sit in our comments. We got hundreds and hundreds of comments over the weekend of guys just going back and forth on basketball topics,
which was crazy, man.
And
somehow it was a blessing.
It was definitely a blessing. We trying to draw them in here to the channel. I wouldn't care if they came in here argued on the stream all night.
Listen, bro, that's what we're here for.
That's what we
just interactive content. While bro is doing that, I'm over on TikTok trying to do the same thing. As far as TikToks go, just to give y'all a little heads up on what you might see. Post a lot of stuff from the stream. Also, we post bloopers. So times where we might have messed something up, or times we might have juked around. It's on the TikTok. So if your attention span is not like that, you maybe just want to see some clips from the pod, you could definitely go check us out on TikTok.
Right. TikTok has our streams. Yes. YouTube has our bigger stream broken up into two parts because we have been here for so long with y'all. But if y'all ever want to catch our full live direct stream, go there at twitch.tv/Bullyball Podcast. That's our official page. And it will bring you to this video.
Yes.
And last week's video just until midnight. After midnight tonight, you cannot access our last week's video. They only video on demand us for 7 days. So if you want to check out last week's episode, check it out tonight. I think it may be actually.
See, that's where you're wrong.
What?
Because if you want to check out last week's, you go to YouTube.
Ah.
Yeah.
Right.
See, you forgot, bro.
I'm sorry, y'all. We had some updates. Because prior to last week, or prior to us starting on YouTube, if you wanted to check us out, you only had 7 days to view us on Twitch, which just wasn't enough storage for us. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we're trying to make affiliate. This is why we're giving y'all some after hour time, just because we get so close to getting affiliate every week. Last week we had 34 live viewers come in our stream. Yes. Y'all can't see everybody that comes in, but we see it on the other end, and we get analytics after every episode. Yes. So
our analytics have been going up, so we appreciate y'all.
Yeah, everybody supporting, especially Slick commenting, because sometimes you guys come in and you don't comment. A comment always helps, even if you're viewing.
Even if you're just saying, yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up? We're gonna respond to you. We got love and respect for
y'all could have said we look nice today.
Yeah, you know, because I ain't put on a suit, but I put on a suit for y'all though, you know. So
thanks. So comments always are welcome. Even if you just want to say what's up, man. Even if you just want to say, yo, y'all stupid. As long as you're not cursing in the thing.
Right. We have a moderator anyway. You can say whatever. If it's out of pocket, our moderator. Yeah. That's how it caught Slick's comment before it came through. We got an auto moderator that watches our chat.
They rocking with us.
And they rocking with us, man. We got us a little team. And we trying to make affiliates. So if we could turn that 34 number into 50 and keep putting in our hours, we got about 2 weeks. We make affiliate. Now, people don't understand how much if they just support sometimes what we can do for them. They give us more to give y'all. It's crazy. They offer us tools to give to y'all if we can get our affiliate status up, which we've been working hard to get affiliate status for the last 4 months. Yeah. So bear with us. Stay here. You definitely got modded, my boy. Only because you said bite. And we got our chat moderated to catch anything that's offensive, violent, and stuff like that. Just because you never know. People are sensitive.
But yeah, man, we definitely appreciate y'all. Can't say it enough on this road to almost half a year. We're almost about 9 episodes from 26. Getting to 26 and put us at half a year. Yeah, bro. We on that bag half. So definitely want to say appreciate y'all. And we out of here, man. It's your man Jay.
And it's your other man Jay. And thank you for tuning into the Billy Ball Podcast.
I'll let y'all.
Appreciate y'all.